everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle and we are watching WandaVision episode 8 today. But before we do, if y'all can drop a like on the video because it helps in the algorithm and I'd really appreciate it. Now, last episode we left off with the whole Agnes reveal, and I in my post I really didn't know what to say, where to go, what to think, because it was just so jarring, and in a good way, not like jarring in a bad way, but like where does this all come from? Like, it was a plot twist that I fully did not see coming, or and not to this level, I should say, because I do think Agnes's character had like a question mark around it, surrounding, I want to say, like starting around episode 5, like when the twins were the episode after the twins were born. I feel like that was when Agnes's character really kind of like, they started to show a focus on her, like what's going on with Agnes. Like it was just like, not to this extent. I did not think that it was her who did all of this. And when they say she did all of this, I wonder what exactly.
Could you try again?
No one was talking to you, Siri. Anyways, okay, I thought she was gonna respond back because sometimes she likes to get sassy with me. Anyways, yeah, but I lost my train of thought because of Siri. What was I gonna say? Oh my god. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, Agnes, okay, now I know. I'm very curious as to how much of this is Agnes, because I can't imagine Wanda doesn't play a part in all of this. Like, she has to be creating or controlling some of it, unless Agnes somehow manipulated Wanda into doing it. I wanted, hopefully in this episode, which I'm sure we will, or like in the finale, one of these two episodes, we'll get all of Agnes's like background, who she is, why she's doing this, where does she come from, what's her end game to all of this. I'm pretty sure we'll get those answers. And you know, I wanted to watch episode 8 yesterday, but I'm like, I won't have time to get to the finale, and I wanted to watch episode 8 and 9 back to back. So I'm like, let's save it for today. So here we are, about to get into episode 8 and then 9, and we'll finally get to see like the conclusion to all of this and how this all comes together, and hopefully we get an explanation to Monica's powers. Like, how, like, is it just because her molecule shifted, or did Wanda somehow grant her these powers? Like, what is this barrier that granted Monica powers? Like, hopefully we get more into what her powers are and why did this happen. Anyways, let's just get into it. So grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever it is you like to do when you watch your favorite reaction, and just get comfortable and let's get to. Oh, okay, we're getting backstory on all the Miss. I want to call her Agnes, but her real name's Agatha. Oh,
Agatha Harkness, are you a witch?
But didn't they just use witchcraft to bind her to that thing? Are these other witches?
I am a witch, yet you have betrayed your coven.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was about to say, they just use magic.
No, I cannot control it. Only you would please.
Cannot control it. Oh, her own power.
Help me, please.
Oh my god, her own mother.
Force monstrous, natural.
That is so fucked up. Yeah, is she absorbing it? Okay, Miss Agatha. Y'all, why am I about to start standing? Is there something on her, forming on her head? It's on her head. She's just still. Oh, okay. So she's. God God damn, she steals like their youth, and that's how she's able to live so long. Maybe she stole their lifespans or absorbed their lifespans.
Oh, that's adorable. My thoughts are not available to you, Toots. They never ever were.
That's why her son said she's silent. There's no thoughts.
Didn't you notice? Basic protection spell? One at each wall?
Oh.
No?
Are they like runes or something?
Wanda.
Yeah. Yay! Haha. Played enough video games to know.
And I sensed this place. The afterglow of so many spells cast all at once. I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Oh, so Wanda created this, and then what? Agnes came along. Oh, please don't go inside of her.
All interacting with each
Ah,
other.
don't go to her mouth. Don't go to her mouth. Don't go to her mouth.
storylines.
Don't you fucking do it. Or her nose. Oh my god, can you imagine if it crawls inside of her? Oh no. Oh, thank God. Ooh.
Years of study to achieve even the smallest convincing illusion. Every little detail in place, down to the crown molding.
Can we not squeeze that bird?
Miles away at the edge of town. Magic on autopilot.
What's your secret, sister?
Oh.
But it's time to look at some real reruns.
Oh, are we going to... Please let us see how Wanda did all this. Please. Oh, parents.
Oh, look.
I love Lu. Oh, wow.
Said the only rule of TV night is we try to practice our English.
Oh, so that's what they watched to learn. Oh, wow. That's why she... Oh, the two beds. Oh my God. She was replaying her childhood. Oh my God, why is that so sad? Oh, poor thing. Oh my God. Shit. That bitch came out of nowhere. And just like that, her life was just destroyed. Everything. Oh my God. Her parents just dead, and it's just her and Pietro now.
By the end of the episode, you realize it was all a bad dream. None of it was real.
Oh no, this is real life. Shit.
Did you stop that bomb?
What?
Used a probability hex.
It just never went off. It was defective. We didn't know that.
Holy shit!
We were trapped.
For how long?
So her powers didn't come from the Mind Stone? Or Space Stone? Whichever. Space Stone, I think, right?
A baby witch, obsessed with sitcoms and years of therapy ahead of her. Doesn't explain your recent hijinks.
Where'd you get the big guns, Wanda?
Press the send.
She's using her mind to do that? Is it reacting to her? Is she doing that, or is it doing that? Maybe because... Oh, Oh. What in the hell? Did she get a vision or?
Play it again. Again.
Oh, did she disappear?
It makes no sense.
Oh.
What happened in there?
So she didn't draw the mind stone? What? Wanda, you girl, you are. Oh shit.
So, little orphan
What in the horror
that amplified what otherwise would have died on the vine. The broken pieces of you are adding up, Buttercup.
Okay.
Theory. I need more.
Wanda, I don't presume to know what you're feeling, but I would like to know.
What makes you think that talking about it would bring me comfort?
Oh, see, I read that...
The only thing that would bring me comfort is seeing him again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired.
She has been through so much.
Washing over me again and again. It knocks me down, and when I try to stand up, it just comes for me again.
That's grief.
I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief? If not love, persevering.
What happened when he wasn't there to pull you back from the darkness, Wanda?
I can't do this anymore.
Come on, Wanda. You're on the precipice. You are right there.
I wanted him back.
Oh.
I wanted him back.
Okay, we're gonna see this. Okay. They did say she stormed the sword facility and took his ass back.
Wanda Maximoff. It's an honor to meet you. Truly.
Who are you?
Director Tyler Hayward.
Oh, Hayward. Was I calling him Haywood?
What is this? Why are you showing me this?
Because you asked to see it.
They took him apart? Could have sworn he was, like... Did y'all have permission to do that? Ain't this like technically Stark property-ish?
But I cannot allow you to take $3 billion worth of vibranium just to put it in the ground. The best I can do is let you say goodbye to him here.
He's all I have.
Well, that's just it, Wanda. He isn't yours.
Yeah. That is fucked up to say. Like, dude, you could at least have more tact. Where was Bruce? Where was all of y'all to, like, collect Vision's body and make sure Wanda got it back? Clint? Anybody? Y'all just let Vision's body be taken? Like, because the snap I gotta pause it because I'm trying to put the timeline together. The snap happens. Vision's body was left, but Natasha, Steve, Bruce, Tony, all of y'all were still kicking. Nobody collected Vision's body. Oh my God, y'all are some jackasses. And not only irresponsible. That was it. Ain't no way. I don't buy it. I don't buy that Tony would not have, like, Tony, Steve, Natasha, they just let Vision's body end up in some random government organization. I can't see Steve Rogers or Natasha trusting any government agency to have Vision's body. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Why did y'all let Vision's body end up here? Tony, because he got brought. Okay, Thanos comes, snaps, Well, no. Thanos comes, Wanda destroys Vision. Then Thanos snaps his finger. Well, no, he didn't snap his fingers. He uses the time stone, rewinds time, brings Vision back, takes the mind stone, crushes him, and then drops his body, then snaps. Y'all didn't collect his body from Wakanda? The people who were there at that time, it was Steve, it was Natasha, it was Bruce was there. Like, y'all trying to Okoye, y'all trying to tell me y'all just let, especially the fact that his body was made of vibranium, you would have, and not to mention that's why they were in Wakanda. So no one looked at, not to mention, how did they get his body out of Wakanda? They were in Wakanda. Y'all let some US based government come into yo shit and take him? I need to know how Vision's body ended up here. I need to know, because that don't make no damn sense. Everybody was slacking. I guess we're gonna say it was the shock of everything that happened that let them kind of let Vision go in the end. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to like suspend my belief. Aww. And all he said was, all I feel is you. Is this their house? Oh. To grow old in Vision. Guarantee one. Oh, Vision, Wanda, Maximum. Oh, they bought a house? When they do that? And that's how she did it. Oh, she's forming her house. Her sitcom-y house. Oh. Shit, there was like a second, wait. None of this was conscious. Oh, Vision. Well, why'd they say she stole his body? Oh. What? Aww.
Wanda.
Bravo!
Yeah, I'd be so annoyed having someone like comment on your grief as you're like reliving it, or at least witnessing it all over again. Your grief, your traumas, your pains. Yeah, where them babies at?
Mom, please!
Oh shit! What is with her killing small children and animals?
You're supposed to be a myth, a being capable of spontaneous creation. This is chaos magic, Wanda. That makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, we're debuting it. Did I know her as Scarlet Witch in X-Men Evolution, or did I just know her as Wanda? I think I swear we just knew her as Wanda in X-Men Evolution. Because that's really the only time I saw her character growing up.
We took this thing apart and put it back together again 1,000,000 times.
Is it
Tried
Vision?
every type of power supply under the sun.
Because I'm like, he said he stole her. Oh my god, it is Vision. Holy shit, they got an evil Vision. You sons of bitches. Oh, you fraudulent Vision. You are not our Vision. And how is Wakanda just letting a body of vibranium be used by some random people? Wakanda, if you don't come take this Vision back now, take him back, Lord. Okay, so that was episode 8, and it was just reveal on reveal on reveal on reveal, and I guess I got what I wanted. I wanted to know more about Agatha. I'm sorry, after like several episodes of calling her Agnes, it's just weird to switch to Agatha now, but Agatha comes from, like, I think the date was 16 something 3. I can't recall what it exactly said, but yeah, she is old as shit, and I'm assuming her powers, like, she can absorb the lifespans of other people, and that's how she maintains her both her youth and why she's able to live so damn long, is what I'm assuming, because everyone else, like, got all like wrinkly and dead, like, so I'm assuming that's what it is. That's how she's able to live so damn long. And child, it's a cold world, because the first thing we learn about Agnes's life, Agatha's life, is that her mother tried to kill her. Now, maybe her mother made some points in trying to off Agatha. I gotta, like, write it. I swear, I'm gonna, like, take a piece of paper, tape it to my computer, and just put, like, Agatha, because I'm gonna keep calling her Agnes. Agatha. Now I lost my train of thought, because I keep, if I call her Agnes by mistake, just know I mean Agatha. I'm not even gonna sweat it. If I say Agnes, I say Agnes, whatever, because I'm gonna keep losing my train of thought. Sorry, got a text. Anyways, back to this. This is still scattered and unfocused here. So we start off the episode learning about Agnes's I just do it again. Agatha's like her beginnings, and she belongs to a coven of witches. And I like the little fake out. Like, you think she's getting hauled up, like, by non-witchy people, like humans, like regular normal humans, regular people, and, like, you see the use of magic, like, hold on, wait a second, wait a minute, and then it's the reveal that's it's the coven. I like that's like a, usually we see those moments and you immediately think, like, oh, Salem, they're burning a witch at the stake, you think you know everything, and then all of a sudden they, like, bam, hit you like, you thought, bitch, you thought. And I like that. I like the little fake doubt. Now we cut to present day, and she's just questioning Wanda as to how she did this, what it all stemmed from, and it seems like she wants the power for herself as well. Like, she wants the ability to do what Wanda has done. So I like that we got confirmation that Wanda is the creator of this, because I was so confused coming into this, because I'm like, did Agnes do all of this, or was it, or like, I was very confused, but I'm glad that it was it's confirmed all of this came from Wanda. Agnes then came along later on to, like, see what all of this was about. Like, she sensed this massive spell upon spell upon spell upon spell and wanted to see what it was. So this entire episode just cleared up pretty much everything that happened. I still have one gripe about the feasibility of Vision's body being held by someone else, but I'll get into that a little bit later. I think I got into it, like, during the episode, because it just kept nagging me. I mean, we saw in Spider-Man that Tony then created an entire organization to clean up things like that, and I would imagine getting Vision's body back, given that he is made of vibranium. I just don't see Tony trusting, let alone Wakanda trusting anybody with Vision. Like, I don't see it. It just doesn't seem feasible to me, to be honest. Like, I feel like that's the one part of all of this that I'm gonna have to suspend my disbelief, because I feel like it's been well established in, like, yes, certain things have definitely gotten past, like, that was part of the plot point of Spider-Man. Like, people are literally dealing in alien weapons and things are getting out. And then we did dabble in Black Panther about, like, pieces of vibranium do exist, but at historical museums, no one even knows what it is. I just feel like Wakanda, given what Vision is and what he meant to the team, and the understanding that Vision became more than what he originally started as, I just find it hard that, just based off safety purposes, Wakanda would be okay with letting Vision find his way out of Wakanda, because he died on Wakanda soil. But that's one, and that Tony would not have tracked Vision's body down and would have not been making, like, he would not make sure, like, he would make sure that no one was trying to use Vision's body to create a weapon and start more shit. I also believe that Natasha and Steve, just off of a personal level and understanding what Vision meant to Wanda, just on a personal emotional level, they would have wanted to make sure Vision's body was put to rest properly, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Vision being in the possession of, I would imagine it would have started off with Maria Rambeau, because she was alive at the time, but she was sick and she was recovering, so maybe not. But Hayward and Sword, I struggle with, unless it's like told later on that Nick Fury somehow handed them over and they trusted Nick to do it. But I think that the MCU established throughout movies upon movies upon movies, and mistakes upon mistakes and rectifications that we saw our characters make based off of mistakes that happened in the past, just Vision's body, this would not have happened to him. I just find it hard to believe. But that's enough of my, like, I spent like 5 minutes bitching about that. But like I said, suspend disbelief in that regard. That's like, I would love if next episode we actually get an explanation as to how they came across Vision's body. Like, how did they originally become the people to possess it? Legally, they said legally it's ours, but I just, unless it's the Sokovia Accords that they're abiding by, but post snap, I just feel like Wakanda government would have pushed to get, but I get T'Challa and Shuri were dead. I don't know if his mother's name is escaping me was also snapped. Like I said, suspend disbelief and moving on. We travel through Wanda's entire life, well, the majority of her life, and it's just one trauma event after another trauma event after another trauma event. And the show definitely did not shy away from straight up calling it what it is. Like, usually I guess because Agatha's like watching this and she's observing to see how this was all done and to reveal just what Wanda is. But the reveal that the sitcom, because was it last episode or the episode prior to that, I was questioning why a sitcom, if that was a narrative element or if that was just something that the writers had a really cool idea with and wanted to present the story in a creative way. Like, it was a presentation thing rather than a narrative thing. But to learn that it was this is a narrative plot point, like, this is part of Wanda's life, this is how her family made sure the children learned English. And I growing up where I've grown up, where there's so many immigrants, I've heard, not from me but my friends, that their parents learned English when their children would take home, their little packets and things like that. Like, they would learn English alongside the kids. They'd watch the children's show, and that's how they'd learn. So I really like the nod to how TV can really help you pick up a second language or help you develop a colloquial, you have like your textbook version of a language versus in conversation language. Like, there's a difference. So I do like that the show exampled that. Like, they gave an example and it means something to Wanda. This was a good memory for her. It's a memory of home, and that's what she was creating. She was creating home. And the revelation that Wanda's had powers all along. It wasn't something that the Mind Stone, Vision has the Mind Stone. It's the Space Stone is what granted her powers, like in her experimentation, but that's not the case. I am very curious as to what that scene was. Like, I don't think we really got a clear explanation of when she begins her Hydra experimentation sequence, whatever that was for her, or how long, I should say, however long that lasted for her. she comes into the room, the space stone is there, but the camera should see her walk in and then she collapses. The whole space stone coming out, coming towards her, then she sees like a vision. We don't really, that's not happening on camera for everyone to view. Of course, the vision wouldn't happen. It was something that was in Wanda's head, but the space stone moving. So if it doesn't happen, like for in real life, like in reality for people to see, it's happening inside of her mind is what I'm assuming. And I do wonder what the nature of these experiments really were. I know Agnes said that it amplified her power. The space stone amplified Wanda's original power, and I'm guessing that's why like she's so freakishly strong, is kind of how they're melding together the now rights to these storylines and these characters and these plot points. Like this is how they're putting it all together. They're not kind of like retconning anything. They're just finding a way to merge it and make it make sense and in story. So I'm not like upset like at all. Like they're not retconning, oh, her powers really came from within her. They're just putting it together. Her original, like, this is how she was born. She had these powers, but the time she spent in Hydra being experimented on amplified them even more. So it's not like she was without powers. Got it. Then the next sequence of her life that we saw was her in the Avengers compound, and she's talking with Vision. It's in a beautiful moment between them that really, I guess it allows you to imagine that Vision was the one who really helped her with her grief through the loss of Pietro. Like it didn't just go anywhere and she started to meld together with the Avengers. It was a phase, not even a phase, but a moment in her life that we didn't see in Age of Ultron, just because there's so many characters and you have to like touch on all of them. But WandaVision having this own show to grapple with her as a character allows for moments like that where you can see this is what happened. Like it fills in the blanks of what we didn't get to see in their budding romance. Because I remember thinking, oh, y'all two are together, that's weird. But it's interesting because I wasn't upset with it. I was just fascinated that they had better chemistry than Natasha and Clint. That pairing will always catch a stray for me, because I don't know what the fuck the writers were smoking when they put them two together, because that was, anyways. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot, like, I remember distinctly saying, like, these two have more chemistry together than, let me not get into Bruce and Nat right now, but that line that Vision says, that grief is just love continuing. Like, the grief is part of love. You wouldn't have this grief and this pain if it didn't mean anything to you. And the level of pain, the level of grief is just an example or an extension of the amount of love she had. If you get what I'm saying, like, she loved them this much and the pain is this much, if not doubled. So I love that line, that grief is love. It's love persevering. It's love that continues on in the absence of the person you've lost. That is just beautiful. That line that entire moment was just beautiful writing. And then I think the next scene we get is her going into the compound at Sword, and then meeting with Hayward, who lacks all freaking tact, and really should not have possession of Vision. Why do you have him? He is all of vibranium. Send his ass back to Wakanda. Or Pepper. Someone else should have possession of Vision. I am befuddled that our Avengers, who have seen when very powerful weapons end up in the wrong hands. Not only that, he was a part of the Avengers. He was part of the team. They saw the love that brewed between him and Wanda. How do you not go and make sure his body is memorialized and taken care of and made sure that no one touches him unless they like robbed Vision's grave? Like maybe they did bury him. Maybe Steve and Natasha did show Vision respect, and we'll learn in the finale that Hayward just done disrespected Vision and dug him up or did something or just stole him. Because I struggle with it. Like y'all did not, Natasha, Steve, they were literally right there in front of him. You don't collect that man and put him to rest. He was part of the team. Failures. I mean, unless that is a plot point we'll touch in the series finale. But yes, we have that beautiful moment between them, and then she goes to the compound. See, Hayward fucks up and says all the wrong things, and then she leaves. And it's interesting because Hayward said that, I like the little tidbit, like Hayward lied because he didn't want anyone to know what he was doing, and he made it seem like Wanda stole the body, and that was just his cover to hide from like the fact that they're sort of reanimating Vision, and they're using Wanda's power as a way to, like a battery pack in a way. So that is going to be a painful reveal when Wanda eventually sees that, because you know she's going to, and you know that thing is going to break her heart. We're probably going to get Vision, Vision v Vision, VVV. Speaking of V, that letter he left, I want to go back because it said guarantors were Wanda and Vision, so I'm guessing they got this together. Curious as to when, because the last time everything was cool, copacetic, and good between them was when they were in London. They were on the streets of London, and then they saw New York was attacked and Tony was gone now. So I am curious as to when this was purchased and when this all started planning to grow old together. But yeah, just little spotty things that I understand that, you don't know, it's a TV show, you got more to work with. I would like these little things to be filled in, so hopefully the series finale fills them in. I get it, they are irrelevant little facts, little things that probably don't serve Wanda's character progression, but it does help the universe. It does help us with other characters that, yes, I know they're dead and gone, but still, like, I would like to know that Steve and Natasha and Tony and Bruce and Okoye, they all did right by Vision's body, and then this bastard just came along and disrespected that. I would prefer that kind of like reveal. Like, I hope that gets tackled, because to me, that just kind of ruins them. Well, it doesn't ruin it, but it does kind of make me like, y'all didn't collect Vision's body. Are you kidding me? And I want to know when this was purchased and when they decided to start working on it, because the last time we saw them happy was like I said, when they were in Infinity War, when they get attacked by those two alien creatures, and Steve and Natasha and Sam show up and help them. So, and I believe they were discussing Vision now, like maybe he doesn't have to go back. So I am curious as to when this was bought, because I'm pretty sure I saw both of their names on the deed. I'm gonna just look real quick. Property deed, New Jersey, WandaVision and WandaVision, Wanda Maximoff and the Vision. The Vision. That is hilarious. I wish we could see a date on this thing somewhere. Well, wait, maybe we can. Hold on. Damn it, no. Damn it. I would love to like know when this was done. Signature, address, city. Just give me a date. Can I zoom in on this thing? Abbreviation. Can I zoom? I can't zoom? I would have to like screenshot this and zoom in. Pretty sure someone has. Fuck. I want to know. I'm sorry. It's pointless information, but it's like little details like that'll get you. That'll. County of Westview, State of New Jersey. Lot doesn't give me a date. But I am curious as to when they got this. When did they get this? Because it has Wanda's name on it. Does it have Wanda's signature? Or is it just a Vision purchase? Anyways, oh, I'm gonna like leave that be and say we got the Scarlet Witch. Now, I think I said it right as the episode was ending, but I never got the Scarlet Witch. I only got Wanda. Like if you've ever seen X-Men Evolution, Wanda is like a bad guy, but not really a bad guy. Like, yes, she's with the what do you call them? Frenemies. Like, they first start off as enemies, then they kind of move into frenemy territory. I believe that's how it went. Like, she hung out with the bad guys, and some of the bad guys would help out sometimes. Like, if there was like a big baddie, like a big villain that came in for the episode, they'd sometimes help out. I think that's how it went down. I don't think she lived on the school for gifted, what was it called? I forgot what the campus was called, but I don't think she lived there. She lived in like some dingy ass house with Toad, Pietro. Who else did she live with? It was Toad, Pietro, and somebody else. But so this is really, I'm new to the Scarlet Witch lore. But the vague memories I have of Wanda, like she had short hair, she wore the red coat, the gloves. I can't recall if she ever went by Scarlet Witch in X-Men Evolution. I was so young. I was like maybe 8 or 9. I was a child. Anyways, this is a great episode, and I can't wait to get in the finale. I was supposed to watch this episode yesterday, but I'm like, let me wait. So I can watch them back to back rather than just watching 8 and then coming back in the next day and doing the series finale. So let me just watch both. So I'm going to jump into the finale, and I will see you there. Take care, everyone.